broken. What? Sound now? Do I have sound? Testing for sound. Okay, and we have video feedback. And that's crazy why I did not have that before. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh. Okay, yeah. X reward. I got a like on my last stream, even though I did not have video feedback, which, you know, it always cheers me up. I prefer subscribers, but a like is always great, and yeah, I'm gonna set it up so that when I receive a like, something's gonna happen. That's what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for help, because other way I'm in trouble if I don't do that. So, hey ChatGPT, can you help me with let's use the since I have the live stream URL, we could simply use the video URL. For example, now I need to start any video will do, so if I just go on my channel and I pick any video, I just need a basic URL. So testing stuff, why is it on top? Testing stuff behind the scene, making up my chat control, whatever. Is that the last video we made, or that's the current video? That's the current video, so we have access to the URL. If I copy link, we should have access to the URL. Blah, blah. So since I have access to the stream, blah, okay, now we're making something cool. So, and if I start this, I think that's the problem. When I open my own video while live streaming, it stopped the live stream, which is weird. And I opened it last time as a video instead of a watch. That was weird. We could simply extract the view from that page instead and do the same for the subscriber count and viewer count. They should all be publicly visible on that page. So can I go on that page, or is it gonna break everything if I open it? Did it break the stream? No, it did not break the stream, and I'm seeing my own stream. That's a good feature. Okay, so we want to detect the subscriber count and the number of people watching, and I am one of them, which is weird. I think that's why I got like one more view than usual. One more viewer for this kind of video, because I was watching my own stream and it as a video, and it maybe made an infinite feedback loop. And the viewer was very chill. I'm sad that I lost him because he was so cool. Like, he understood that this was just like a making up video, behind the scene video, whatever. Hey, we have another viewer, Lackstyle. Yo, what up? I'm gonna be honest, not really, no. Are you subscribed though? That's the important question. Yeah, no, I'm probably you were one of the viewers in one of my mind test video, but I made so many of them recently that I kind of lost count. I also have a bad memory with names, and maybe you change name? Oh, already unsubscribed. Oh yeah, let's go! Hey, I'm working on this cool feature that what I'm gonna try to do is detect when I get subscribers and like and comments and stuff like that, and do stuff in the game when people do that. How cool is that gonna be? And also I'm gonna add the feature in the chat comments that you're gonna be able to type full keywords, which will allow you to enter chat comment in the game that I'm playing. I was on the stream yesterday. Seriously? You must have been one of the first one to connect to the video then. I think I do. I just have a very bad memory with names specifically. Nothing personal. It's a cool name. Lifestyle. I should like. That's another thing I should do. I should like keep like track of the people that watch my video. I have a file when people comment in the video and their username is unique. I save it to that file, so at least I have a list of who watched my previous stream. Like that could be cool. Like all my most. I could add like a tier of my most. How can we say it, like the people that watch the most my video? Yeah, I could have like a tier list. That could. Yeah, it will. Yeah, that would be cool. So I think that is a note. But for now, let's just focus on the like. I just want to detect this, so I want to inspect the code, and I'm looking for this kind of stuff. Ah, damn YouTube! I don't think it's giving me. Yes, it's giving me access to the number. That's the number. Yes. Okay. What you are looking for on the HTML page is this element. Is it a class? Is it? I think it's a div class. Element div class. Now I give it to him for the likes. Let's start with just that. By the way, don't like the video yet, because I will need you. If you're still watching, are you still watching? I'm gonna see this in the stream info. Yes, you are still watching. So, don't like the video yet. I'm gonna tell you at some point I will need your help because I want to see if I can detect your like. So this should work. This should be valid program to detect like. I know my English is just crap in the morning, but that's normal. Apply X reward. Does it work? Does it work? Is it working? Is it detecting the video? It should be. It should be. But now I need a way to detect likes. So I cannot like my own video since, as you can see, it's not an option. It's there. Is it? Can I like my own video? No, I cannot because I'm not signed in. So you are signed in. So that's the moment of truth. I'm kind of sick. Like I have 36-degree fever. So damn. My girlfriend too. I had to pick her up at her job to bring her back since she vomited at work. I hope you get well soon. Yes, okay, she didn't like me mentioning that, but it's not like, yeah. I mean, no, my girl is also sick right now. She has like 36 degree fever. That's what I was. That's why I was explaining that story. Yeah. Is that normal? 36, is that normal? Okay, so it's a start of fever. Okay. Like now. Yeah, that's the time. Now you like, and we're gonna see if it works. Like it should appear here. Okay, so at least it's counting the viewer count. We have updated viewer count. How cool is that? We have updated viewer count live. That's already cool because each time I have a new viewer, I could do something. That's so cool. And I should see the like at some point. If you like the video, it should appear. It should appear in the terminal. So yeah, that's the moment of truth. That's the moment where you should like the video and see if it appears here in the terminal. That would be so cool. There might be a delay, so don't panic if there is like a 10-second delay. I like this. Okay, there might be a delay. I don't know how YouTube handle that kind of stuff. How long it takes for me. 2 likes. I had 2 likes. So let's see if it updates here. That's the moment of it might be a 10-second delay, like I said, or more. I don't know. So I don't see it in the video, but I see it here. So ideally, that's where I wanted to scrape the information from. But since I need to be connected to my YouTube account, it's simpler for me to just scrape it from here, from the video page. So, but from the video page, I don't see it yet. Maybe if I refresh the page, can I do that? Do you think it's gonna work if I refresh the page? I could just have the page refresh automatically. Okay, so we have 2 like here. Will it detect it here? And the like count, skip navigation. So for now, we're not detecting likes. I don't think we're gonna just give it a bit of time. No, I don't think we're detecting like. We're detecting skip navigation instead as a like count. That's not good. But now I know I need to refresh the page, and somehow I'm not detecting the right thing. Yo, sorry, I have to go. Hey, no problem, don't worry. An online class in 5 minutes, so need to go. I will probably join later. No problem, no problem. Hey, bye, and thank you for the like. Thank you for being a subscriber, and you will see. I will make cool stuff on this channel coming soon. So yeah, good class, and be well. Be well soon. Okay. Electronian. Hey, it's my boy! It's my boy, Electronian! How you doing, man? It's my boy! I went to school with that guy. He's the one who like taught me Linux stuff and introduced me to what was Linux basically. And yeah. That's cool. We have Electronian in the house. Yeah. Good. Hey, that's good to know. That's good to know. We'll talk later. We need to get back in contact. Yeah, my English hasn't improved that much. It's still very crappy English. Maybe you can help me. You're good at this kind of stuff, and for you it must be like easy. But what I'm trying to do is detect when I get a like on my YouTube live stream and do something. And right now what I'm detecting is the view count. So I have how many people are watching the video, and I just want the like count. But I'm having some issue extracting that. For some reason, it's detecting the wrong stuff. First thing, you should slightly lower the volume of the music. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you. You see, that's something that I can't tell by myself. Because to me, the music, I still hear it when I put the volume to 0. So, oh, that's the desktop. That's why. I wasn't reducing the right volume meter, and we don't even need desktop audio right now. So I could put that to 0. Can you still hear my voice even with no desktop audio? That should be fine. That should be perfect. Thank you for the feedback, because I don't get enough feedback about these kind of stuff, and I don't want to annoy people with music being too loud on my live streams. Apparently the video is supposed to have 2 likes, which is already very cool. Well, I can still hear you, and the music is much better. Thank you! Finally, some feedback. That's good to know, because I can't hear my own stream while I do it. Not very well, at least. Like count, skip navigation. So I'm getting skip navigation instead of 0. And it shouldn't be 0, it should be 2 right now, because I have 2 likes. So I'm looking for this value right here. And no! Okay, so I need that. And I'm gonna go into the code, nano x reward, and I'm looking for this class right here. Yes, I'm still using nano, not Vim. I'm not a Vim guy. Are you using Vim? I'm not a Vim fanboy. Nope, not using that. I tried. Hey, Kester's back! Kester is one of my recurrent viewer, and I plan on making a tier list of my best viewer that are there the most often and like stay for the longest. So I'm gonna make another program for that in Python, and it's gonna be cool. Kester, let me introduce you to Electronian. You can go see his channel. He makes programming stuff too, and he's one of my friends that introduced me to this kind of programming and Linux, and you know, then I went my separate ways. But yeah, it was nice seeing him back and taking contact with him again. Yeah. So yep. How do I fix the issue that I have? Like count element. So that's supposed to be the element that we're looking for, and what we actually want is if I go on my live stream page, it's supposed to be here somewhere. I think I need to run the program at the same time that I work in it. So file amos nimos interactive cdx reward, and now I can edit. I can run the file once again. X reward. It's gonna open a Firefox window that I can use to then extract the information from using my, using magic. That's how it works. It's all magical. I roll a D10, D20, and depending on the answer, or the delay is still here. I'm gonna be instant now, or the delay is still here. What do you mean instant? It's gonna be instant now, or the delay is still here? There's always a small delay in all my video. That's normal, and I increased the resolution of my live streams. If you noticed, you can read text better now. So the delay in my videos is always gonna be a bit longer, it's not instant. I don't think it is. It should be close to instant though. So yeah, now it's not working, but it's expected not to work. So it's success. It's not working. Make that bigger. I'm stunning that bigger key. And I want to extract this number right here, which is in the YouTube spec button class button. And now I can go back to the code. Let's make the code bigger in another window, not that one, it's already used. And I know programming, people like programming, and they should. Programming is fun. I just watched yesterday the live stream, not the live stream, I just watched the streaming show on Netflix called the Bandersnatch. Have you seen that thing? Have you played that thing? It's kind of a game, movie game series. It's fun, and it inspired me to make my own game, just like in the thing. And it's somewhere in file /code /bender, no, path game, py game. Why not show you what I've been working on? It's not a Python. Okay. It's an SH. So you see a display image in the terminal. How cool is that? Are you listening? Yes, no. What do I answer? I need the chat. I need the chat with me to see what I answer to this dude who is asking me what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna take the chat with me as a pop-up chat. Bring that to the oh no, we broke the game. Yep. So we say yes. Are you listening? Yes. Bullshit. So what will you do? Will you accept my offer? Yes or no? It doesn't work well when you resize the terminal. Just don't take too much. Don't mind that. It could. I could make it so that the image is rescaled and all that. But yeah. So we say yes again. We will accept the offer. For a dumbass, you can still make some good decisions sometimes. So you see, you took the decision of saying yes, and he says that was the right choice. And there's supposed to be another image here, so I'm gonna make the terminal just larger enough that you can at least see what is going on. So, because there is an image here. Yes. Oh oui, tu as dit OK? Okay. You can still make some good decisions. Voilà. You can still make some. So that's supposed to be a mansion. Do we go east or west? Oh, that's funny. So okay, we're going east. My girlfriend told me of a joke that is very funny. Her coloc, is that how we say this? Or her roommate was getting quite not annoying, but unbearable. So and he's smoking, he's a smoker. So we rolled a fake joint using only dust that we picked over the room, over the place. So we put dust in that, and he tried to smoke it right now, and that's so funny. This mansion has too much dust, but it doesn't bother me. I think that's from Luigi's Mansion, isn't it?
And you follow the voice to the east and discover a hidden chamber with a treasure chest inside. You find a magic amulet that grants you the power of flight. Congratulations, you have found the good ending. There is multiple good ending to that game. It's just a test. That's just a prototype that I made. You hear a voice calling you and you go to the east and yeah, you found a good ending. But there's another one. There's like multiple branching ending in that. So that was a test. That's something that I'm working on for fun. What is going on here? So now it should work. If I close this program and restart it, X reward should detect the like that we have and tell us how many like we have. Oh, Kestar said, oh. Is that for the prank? I know, the prank is very funny, like that we rolled dust into a fake joint and that the like it's funny. It's a fun little SIO game. SIO game? Do you mean ASCII game? I especially like your voice acting. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. It is always appreciated.
So watch count, skip navigation. Why do we get skip navigation? It's supposed to be the correct nano X reward. It's supposed to be the correct thing. YouTube, next button. Why next? We don't want next button. So shape next button, text content. Choose your own adventure. Yes, yes. I mean, seriously, it's so easy. It's so simple in Bash. I do love Bash. Bash is like, do you consider Bash a programming language? I do. I consider Bash a programming language, and I think it's my favorite one. It's so easy. It's so fun and easy and relaxing. And I think you missed a lot of content I made on my channel. I made my own. Like I worked on social media site using PHP, SQL database, and like LAMP stack. I did content, like I made my own game engine. That's impressive. And C++, I did that. And I almost used no library. No, it's not in C++. I made it in C, not C++. C, because I prefer C for some reason. C is more comfortable to use. It's simpler. It's like comparing Blender. It's like comparing Godot and Pico 8. Pico 8 is great also. I should make more content about Pico 8, and I just bought the new game from Laxolov called Picotron. Great. It's great. I'm gonna try it. I haven't tried it yet because I'm working on this instead. So we need to extract the like, and it's not working at all. So what am I doing wrong? So we have like, I think we need to look for like a higher div and then be more specific about what we want inside of that div, because that's just a rectangle. It has no value in it, so we are very much looking for the value, which is here, and this div is inside of the button class. So we are looking first for the button class, the like div for the YouTube. Also ChatGPT, damn, it's so useful. First of all, I want to clarify. I got better at coding before ChatGPT appeared. So I did my homework. I could do this by myself. But why not use that tool? Do you use it? Like that's incredible. Everybody loves it. I don't believe that any programmer in their right mind would just not use it when they have access to this. So there's always at the start you're like a bit ashamed of using it. I've been seeing your videos. Yeah, I too made an engine in C. I find C language simplicity is nice. Yes, it is. And not everything needs to be object-oriented. And you can make object-oriented stuff in C. It's just a completely different workflow. Before doing C++, I consider Bash as scripting language. So why doing C++ change your mind about Bash? That's a good question. Like, why would why would learning C++ made you reconsider Bash as an actual programming language? Because yes, it is a scripting language. I don't deny that. I call it that too, but at the end of the day, to me, the definition of a programming language is any language that allows you to program and has the full capability for you to program. And what does that mean? It means, is it a Turing complete program that allows you to like move data on the stack and stuff like that? Like there is already the definition of that, of a valid programming language, fully complete programming language. ChatGPT for boilerplate, it's also useful for quick dumb question, but complexity is really strong. No, it cannot build you a full game engine. It could not do that. Like, you're right. If you have big project, it won't make you the full game. It makes you the boilerplate code. But you know what we hate to do as programmer? Repetitive, boring task, including boilerplate code. So yes. Bash is Turing complete, which means, yeah, that's what I was saying. So to me, Bash is a programming language, yes. And it's one I love. Honestly, I like the format of it. I like it. It's practical, the fact that it's also a scripting language. Same for Python. Python, it allows you to script in the terminal, in the shell. You have like the Python shell and you can do mathematics in it. And that's a good calculator. The best calculator to me is the Python shell. Fun fact, the game of life is Turing complete. LOL! LOL! What is your favorite programming language? Game of life? Oh, you mean that game of life, not the other one. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, I knew that this one was Turing complete. I thought you were talking about the board game, the game of life. What happened to the chat keyboard control? Chat keyboard control. I got distracted. Oh, the chat keyboard control. You can see in the description, there should be in the description of this video, I updated the information about it. I don't give up this project, don't worry. I'm just gonna combine both. You're still gonna have access to keyboard control, and I'm gonna add even more keyboard control because you're gonna have the option to type full words. Instead of like just typing a key at the time, you're gonna have an option for have key sequence, like word basically, and that will allow you, when I play my test, to type comment in the chat. So basically, if I have my own mods, you will be able to do cool stuff with them. For example, type the day comment that said the time of the day. So that's what's happening to the chat comment. But today we focus on getting the like. So what I explained is the div for the the div for blah blah. Next icon, next segment start. I'm not sure if it's understanding what I'm looking for, but let's try it. Anyway, that should be the updated code, right? I forgot. I got carried away by talking about programming and stuff like that, but let's try again. X reward. We just want to see the like count. For now, I'm happy if I can just see like, you have 3 likes on this video, and it display it in my terminal. And I could then use this to have like, people on Linux sometimes have like bars on top of their system with information that you can display on them. Navigation bar, I think you could call this, and I avoided that for so long. Like, my system does not have any bars nowhere, no time, no information displayed nowhere on the screen other than the application I'm using, and I like that. We have the view count now, but we don't have the like count, and we do have like somewhere displayed on that page, right? We do, it's right here. So that's what we're trying to extract. So that's the golden goose. That's the thing that we're trying to do that isn't working as I planned. It was supposed to be easy. It's a number. It's right there. It's right there. It should be easy to extract. I don't know why it's so hard to get it. Consider the view work. You should be able to copy that logic and update the element, right? Considering the views works, you should be able to copy that logic and update the element, right? And update the element. I mean, the viewers are here. It's not the same div type, you see? It's what is that? What? Why do I have all the number? No, that's how they do it. Are you seeing this? Is it too small? Is it too small? They have a div for every number? What? What? Is that how they do it? What? Oh, so I can like move them up. I know what you mean, the animation. I know what you mean. The animation process when you reach, like, you see the number come from below. So that's how they do it. But they don't have this system for the like count. Like, they use a different method so that you don't see the like number go up. Oh, it's so funny. You have like an array of all the number. It's literally part of animate scrolling character. Yeah, the like count or the watching now. Is this the first time you take a look at this HTML, or have you did some similar stuff on your page before? The views, yeah, the views. Okay. But yeah, for the like, I have the number I want to extract here. It's inside of a button class, which is inside of this class, which is inside. And at the top layer, I think we're just looking for top level button compute. So yeah, I should probably take that. I've done it once a while ago for my subscribers. Yeah, I think that's so cool. That like the interactive chat idea, it's the future, man. I've seen some people in India. They're like, well, when I don't go to sleep until I completed this game. Wait a minute, I need to practice my Indian accent. I won't do it until I perfected it. So no Indian accent. But anyway, I'm already close enough to an Indian accent because of my bad English. My English is so bad. It's almost like I have the Indian accent, you know. But why was I trying to make an Indian accent? Because yes, there is these channel on like TikTok where they don't go to sleep until they complete a game, and you have like the chat that can reset their progress. Using YouTube API makes this much easier. Yes, I hate API though. I don't like using API. It's more interesting and feels true. So an update on YouTube site could break it. This is easier, but doing it this way is more interesting and freeing. Though any update on you, yeah. I agree with that. Like, it's more free. I feel more free using my own method to extract this than relying on the API, and that goes back to the Linux philosophy and why I'm using Linux and why I like Linux, why I like these things. It's because it's freeing. It's my own stuff. Like most of the application I use other than Nano, I made my own tools for doing the stuff I do on my computer, and I feel so free. I don't have to buy these software since I make them. I don't have to like, yes, but again, you're right. If there is an update, it's gonna break it. And you know what? We're gonna have another live stream where I'm gonna try to fix it. And let's be honest, the YouTube updates are like Windows update. They don't add feature. They remove them and they add more stuff you did not want. I'm gonna repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that. YouTube update. It's like a window update. It doesn't give you anything more that you wanted, and it removes feature that you liked. Shit that takes in a YouTube link and extract the audio and metadata and stores it in MP3 folder. Suborganized by creator. Is it using YouTube DL, or did you make your own process? Is it based on YouTube DL? Because I did also made a similar script. It's very useful. I like this. Honestly, having access to YouTube offline, being able, like with YouTube DL, you can stream YouTube video. Not with YouTube DL, you can use even MPV for that, which is very cool. NPS, I mean. It's based on YouTube DLP. YouTube DLP, is that new YouTube DL? Because YouTube DL is always broken. I hate it. Like, take a look at this. If I use YouTube DL, it's gonna ask me for a link. Let's say I want to download my own video. Yes, why not? Makes sense. Output directory, whatever. Ah! Okay, I don't know how to spell that. No problem. Audio only, yes. Is it gonna work? Error. And I think it's again because YouTube DL is not up to date, and I can try this YouTube DL update stuff that I made, and sometimes it works, but but sometimes it doesn't, and most of the time it doesn't. But it's still better than the usual way of updating YouTube DL. I use pip for my updates. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Nano X reward. It's still not working. It's still not doing what we need it to do. So what I could do is inspect this. Take the whole shebang. I go here. I do inspect. I go on top of this as high as I can, and I just do copy inner HTML. So I'm gonna copy the entire HTML. This is the like button section. Extract the value from there, and it's there. Whoa, that's a lot of code. That's a lot of HTML. I don't know if it's not too much for ChatGPT. Do you think it's gonna be too much? Might be. Also, I'm gonna give you an advice, Electronian. I'm not sure if you do that already, but one of the most useful thing I made on my system is this. I can, for example, cat X reward, pipe that into copy, and it's gonna copy it to my clipboard. And I can do the same thing with paste. I can paste X reward, and it's gonna take the content on my clipboard and put it into the file. How cool and useful is that? Were you already doing that? If not, start doing that. That's very cool. Like that's the way to do it. To be able to extract stuff from a file to the clipboard. Yeah, that is very nifty. I know. Like since I started doing this using ChatGPT, like I can just like copy code, send it back, and I have like a line utility which allows me to only do that with from one line to another. So I can give it like a range of lines that I want in my code. Very useful. Like it's not that advanced, but it is so useful. Okay, so I copied all that code, and I'm just gonna improve my English, because there is, you don't write it like this, you write it there, just like that. And I'm gonna send it. Okay, that's too much. I understand. That's way too much. So I cannot rely, like you said, you cannot rely on ChatGPT for everything. So we're looking for the ID above fold. That's too much. See, we just want this section right here. So we start at this section. That's already gonna make it smaller, the request. So I'm gonna edit my request, delete all that, try to generate that, try to give it that, save and submit. It can work with that, so that was the way to go. I don't know if ChatGPT understood what I asked, but this will extract the like count from the specific YouTube video. You can replace the video URL, blah blah blah. I know, but I think it's still using the right video URL, so that's good. I don't need to change that for now. I'm gonna make it more polyvalent later. Just send the div that has like, yeah, that's what I tried earlier. That's how I started this whole thing. So I'm gonna nano this. I could have used the paste. You know, you remember the pasting, but I did not. Paste extra. Let's try with that first. Error. So we're getting an error. Let's give that to ChatGPT, and also here is the div that has the like. So yeah, if I go back to inspect, we have like the div that holds the like is somewhere around here, I think. Yeah. So yeah, now I'm gonna try to copy inner HTML. There you go. Maybe from that it can work out something. The error message indicates that the like div variable is none, meaning that the script could not find the element with the YouTube spec button shape next button content. I think the issue is here actually. These there's like two classes in this class, which might be the reason why it's not working. But I'm gonna trust ChatGPT for now. Let's try one more time. One more time. And from there, if I start it again, we're getting even more issues. YouTube video URL here. Okay, that's a normal issue. I can fix that. It's not using the right video URL here, which I can get from testing stuff behind the scene. And paste that here and try again. Like count not found. Maybe with boiling for soup. What do you think? Boiling soup stuff? The soup boiling method? I don't know if that's already the method I was using, but yeah, we're not using boiling soup. That's the reason why I think it's not working. We can do something. Do you know the soup? Okay, that's beautiful soup, and beautiful soup is not working at extracting this. So we are using the beautiful soup method. Method not working. Use the previous method of simulating a Firefox page with. So it changed the way we were doing it. I had like a good way of simulating the WebDriver, and ChatGPT was like, nope, I'm using beautiful soup because that's easier to use. And fine, fair, that's easier, but it doesn't emulate a web browser well enough that YouTube thinks it's a web browser. YouTube isn't dumb. They know people are gonna try to do stuff like that. And I think that's gonna work. Honestly, if that doesn't work, nothing's gonna work. I'm gonna give up. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna give up. Work, 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 work. We're getting some issues. But is it because the URL is not there? Let's just take a look at the code first and try to understand the code a little bit. Yeah, that's the issue. We don't have the YouTube URL here, which I could get from an argument or from a file. Okay, let's just do that. X reward, X chat, blah blah. And now I can just steal my code. We all do this sometimes. I wonder if you could curl the browser and use soup on its result. I mean, curl the URL. That's not a dumb idea. Like, I'm gonna try this first, and that's the next thing I'm gonna try if it doesn't work. So instead of URL equal nothing, we want to extract the URL from a URL file, and this should work. And I just stole my own code. Nano url.txt, and it's gonna contain the URL of our video, which I hope it hasn't changed. Should be the same. Shouldn't have changed. And I'm gonna try that. OS, yeah, I don't have OS installed. Fair enough. That's my bad. That's my bad. I should just import the OS library, which is easy to do because I can just steal it from here. And now we should be able to start again, and it should work. Are we extracting the like? We just want likes. It shouldn't be that hard. Honestly, it shouldn't be that hard. It's a simple task for a web scraper. I see the likes here, and WebDriver object has no attribute. Find element by path. Okay, that's ChatGPT's fault, not mine. Not mine. I mean, curl the URL. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. You could maybe try to use curl or webget to extract the wanted info from the web. Maybe?
Just maybe. Just maybe. Maybe it can do something with that. Or maybe not. Who knows? You'll know on the next episode of I Struggle to Extract a Sample Value from a Web Page.
So yeah. Oh no, you don't get it. You don't get it. ChatGPT doesn't get it. I updated that. Sorry. Start from that version, which import URL from file. Which is better. It's a better way to do it. Instead of typing it every time or having it hard-coded in the file, you have it as a separate file, a text file. By the way, I don't use file format normally. Normally, like, if you look at my bash script, I don't put a dot with the extension after it. I know it's good practice, but specifically for my bash script. That way I can execute them by just typing their name, instead of having to like if I go into my bin folder, like all my scripts are here and there's no .sh because it's pointless. And now I can just type vcut, for example, without having to type vcut.sh, and I can use autocomplete to complete what I'm typing instead of having to type the whole name. So warning, status. There you go. That was quick. Did you see how quick that was? That's because there's no dot. Otherwise, it would have stopped at the dot, and I would have had to type the dot manually and tab again. Autocomplete, nightmare. Same reason why I don't put capital letter everywhere. I don't capitalize the letter of my files. Man, I struggle to extract a simple value from a web page is my favorite web series. Okay, that's the new name of this video. I hope it's not gonna change the URL, but that's the yep, I struggle to extract. I hope this did not change the URL of the web page though, but that's the new title of the video. Oh, that's funny. I think I'm gonna end the live stream soon because honestly it's getting quite ridiculous at this point. Okay, that's the new version that we can just paste that in and try it. I have trust. I trust the process. You know, I'm in the generation where we have to trust the process. It's funny that you put bash script in the binary folder considering it's not binary file. I know. Extract, why are you doing? I know exactly why you are doing that, but it's still funny. It's funny that you put bash script in the binary folder. Okay, it's not binary file. I don't know. Isn't that the standard? Like all the script that you install in your system by default are gonna be installed on the system bin file. So I have like my own bin file for my own. It's only bash script. Some of them are like Python script. So having it be called bin file in general. But is there like bin file specifically? Is that a thing? Is that like bin file? Is that a format of file? Now I need to search that. Bin. I'm using the client from the xreward Pi script right now, so that's why it's special. Also, if I open Firefox like this, it doesn't have like, this is the default profile. I'm no longer working in a daycare, so I can remove that. Actually, I no longer need that in my favorite tab. Delete bookmark, delete bookmark. But yeah, that's like a plain Firefox, and when I have my default Firefox, you can see I have a theme installed in some favorite tabs that are different. So I think that's cool to have like different profile, and by default when you open Firefox it's a blank profile. So for making YouTube video, that's actually smart. You don't use your default profile with your historic of site that you went on and stuff like that for privacy reasons. I should do that for more of my video. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Gonna eat. It's important to eat. You know why? You know why these live streams are great? They remind me that I also need to eat. I'm a human being that needs to eat. But yeah, have a good meal. Have a good day. Thank you for being there. Thank you for watching. Well, bin is for binary file. It's possible that distro installs script there too. I never really thought about where else they go. Yeah, no, everything goes in the bin file. And do you use your temporary file often? Like the temp file, you have multiple temp files on your system, and some of them are like cleared automatically every day, some of them are cleared every month. So knowing which to use and your script is very useful, because you don't want bloat. You don't want to save stuff permanently that you're only gonna need for a day, you know? So there is a bin file that is refreshed very often, and that should be used whenever you want to save stuff temporarily instead of creating the file and deleting it in your script. I don't think that's good practice to delete a file on the user system, even if you're the one who created it. Because, for example, if the user remove it and he placed another file instead, you could remove the wrong file. So temporary directory on the system are very good and useful. That's all the stuff that I wish it was explained more clearly when you start using Linux. Where is the good Linux manual? There is plenty of them out there, but reading? Really? Am I expected to read? for throwaway files. Yeah, you see, that's smart. That's something that like you get with experience, just playing around on your system, staying in terminal. You learn that, and it's just something I wish more people understood. Like the modularity of scripts and stuff. Like that's the correct way for me to use a computer. If you want to use the full power of your computer, that's what you need to do. By the way, do you work in that field? Did you find yourself a job in that field, computers? I'm struggling. Like I have a LinkedIn page. I can access it from here, but I have a LinkedIn page. I have a difficulty finding job in that field. Right now I'm in Montreal, and I keep applying at job, but I don't get them. And I just, yeah, I keep applying. My CV is good. I made it in HTML. File / CV. And then I go into dev and PDF, CV dev. So many stuff open at the same time, sorry. That's the CV. How great is that? It's been 6 years, yeah, that I'm probably using Linux. Yeah, it's already 6 years. Scripting Bash, about 4 years. I wouldn't say that the first years that I started using Linux, I was really that into scripting in Bash. PHP, JavaScript, Java, Python, C, C++. I don't really want a job that requires these skills. It's too hard. I don't want to break my mind. I just want to do some simple SQL and the terminal, you know, managing data from a database, creating new database tabs. That's relaxed. That's the kind of job I'm dreaming of. Like server side, at home, remote, hybrid. Perfect job ever. Good salary of around $22 an hour. Like that's the dream job. That's what I'm looking for. Like backend LAMP stack developer. That's the dream job. Yeah, like that's stupid that I have to put that on the CV. But sometimes I see a lot of recruiters that are like they put it as a condition. Have you worked with these files? So yes, I know XML, JSON, and CSV. Like I worked with these formats. And it's stupid. The kind of stuff you should put on your CV that will get you a job is like, yes, I have worked with Microsoft database. I have worked with Amazon AWS database. I know how to work with these big brands that everybody uses and these software that could be updated and would render all my knowledge useless. That's what I don't like about these things. Like you acquire these skills about software that can change, so your skills are useless. That's why I don't learn the skills that can be outdated in the next update. That's stupid. I prefer learning skills that are permanent. Yes, I put Markdown in my skills. I love Markdown. Markdown is the best format for text. Like it can be converted to HTML so easily, and it's easy to write. Like I write all my note, and Markdown. Easy, and you can convert that then to PDF easily. The chat. You could probably get easy job with C#. Yeah, you know that's the kind of thing I don't like. C#. I don't like C#. You know, it's the language that Microsoft made, and I don't like it. Actually, I'm working right now, just taking a break. That's so cool. I work as a software developer, actually at work. Yeah, you see, that's cool. Markdown is gold. Yes, it is. And latex is too complicated for my little brain. It's probably great. It's probably great when you make your own tool to convert simple stuff into latex. But damn, Markdown is easier to learn. And yeah, my CV is made in HTML. And I always think that's great. I always do my CV in HTML. And I use styles and stuff. So if I go CV 2004, we're gonna be able to see the source code for my CV, which I published on GitHub. It's open source. Everybody, my CV is open source. That's good. I think that's funny. It's an open source CV. Of course it is. And here you have like skills and stuff. It's not much enough though. I should create a script generator, a CV generator script. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give up for now. I had to do a live stream to test a bit, but I think that's gonna be the final version that I test. Have I tested it or not? Is that the extra word? Is that the last version? I'm not even sure anymore. I talked so much about other stuff that I forgot where I was. C# reminds me of a mix of C, Python, and Java. which sound like a good programming language. Now that you mention it like that, it sounds like a good programming language to learn, and it sounds almost fun. But I feel it's the kind of language that you're expected to code in mono-develop IDE. Am I wrong? Am I stupid for thinking that it needs like an? It's not the worst language I've ever used. In fact, some parts are quite interesting. I know a lot of people complain about Lua. It's faster on Linux than on Windows. LOL! Yeah, I mean, Lua, I heard so many bad things about this language. It's a scripting language more than a programming language, people say also, but like Pico 8 proved to me that Lua was a good, fun language to code in. Everything is a table. That's something that I love about Lua. You don't need to overcomplicate stuff. Everything is a table. You want object-oriented? Make it a table. You want like to save your text somewhere? Make it a table. You want an array? Make it a table. Everything is a table. You can put function inside of your table. Everything's a table. So yeah, I like that about Lua. C#. Don't I need like some sort of an API? Like I know that if you want to code in Java, if you want to code for mobile, you need like the SDK. Do you need a special SDK IDE to work with C#, or can I just straight up start programming in C# and compile it on my system? Could I do that? Could I just start working on it and compile it on my system? I code in Visual Studio because we use Windows at work. Yeah, I expected that. To be honest, that's the scary part about these jobs, that I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to go away from home. For me, like, you know, tilde symbol, home. A job with C# could be better than software Java. Than no software Java. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Probably. Yeah, I should probably broaden my horizon of apply more broader to the. But it's stupid. We acquire skills in a subset that is very specific and sought after. I'm pretty sure that there is people that needs Linux software developer. But I don't like mono develop. I don't like you're still on window and all that. It's like, yes, you work. Yes, you have the job, but and that's good. You're right. It's better than nothing. Right now, I need a job, and I shouldn't be that complain so much about stuff like that. But you've been there. You know what I mean. I work from home. They passed me a laptop for work. Yeah, I mean that's good. Work from home is like the best innovation, thanks to the virus. That's what I understand. When we were talking about it during the pandemic and all that, and I was like, that's awful because of all the tyranny that was happening at that time and how the country was going down a slippery slope. And people use crisis. Like that's how politics works. They use crisis to push down agendas. And it's not a conspiracy theory. It's not like it's just factual politics. That's how it works. They even say it. Like if you talk to politicians, they will say a good politician doesn't let the crisis go to waste. So I was kind of panicked about that. But one of the good things that came out of that was the work from home, which is a better system. We have internet. Why do we go to work? Like in person? Like I don't care. If I could get an hybrid job, I wouldn't care to go like once a week. But every day, damn, you could be a Linux sysadmin. That's what I wish I could be. Yes, that's what I'm trying to be. That's the kind of job I wish, like to handle a server as a sysadmin in the background, and like that's the kind of shit I'm good at. That's the kind of shit I learned for myself. Like, have you seen like the script I released on itch.io? The script bundle. You tell me if you think it's too expensive. I would like some feedback about that, because I asked ChatGPT, I told it what it contains, and it told me it should be worth around $500. And I was like, I ain't gonna be able to sell that for $500, so let's be reasonable. And I made it like, I sell it for $32, but it's a big script bundle. It contains all of that shit. All of the script I made in the last 10 years. Around 10 years, maybe 8 years, I don't know. Around 8 years. Around 10, it's almost 10 years now. Look at this, there's so many stuff in that, and it's all well documented with description of what they do. They have like help function that prints what they do and how to use them. It doesn't stop, it keeps going. It keeps going. That's all of the stuff I made. and I'm selling it like for $32, which is why 32. Do you know why I choose the number 32? That's interesting. All of my other scripts are like $1 each, $2, $1, and this is the big package that I'm trying to sell on my itch page. You could be a Linux sysadmin. Yeah, I consider that. I'm trying to get a job as a Linux sysadmin. I applied to a lot of sysadmin jobs, but you know, they're hard to get. I guess a lot of people would like to have these jobs because they're hard to get, and I always don't know what salary to ask for. Also, that's the thing. One job I applied to, they were interested in taking me, and they asked me how much I would take, and I was like, well, I needed a job, so I was like, minimum salary would do. Yeah, kinda the 32, yes, for 32 bits, but why 32 for 32 bits? It's a multiple of 2, so you have like 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32, I think. And then you have like 48 and all these other like multiple of 2. So if you keep multiplying by 2, you have like this array of multiplication that is used in programming because it's good to be able to divide your number. That's the logic behind it. You don't want to use odd number because if you have to do calculation on them, you cannot divide them, and you get like floats, and floats can be dangerous on your system if you don't. Do you know why you aren't getting the jobs you are going to? Honestly, yes. I think I know it. A lot of the job I applied to, one of the first thing they ask is what is your educational background, what school you went at to learn programming, and what is your like curriculum of study in that field. Do you have a computer science degree? Do you have a bachelor degree? Like they ask for level of study that I don't have, and I'm too honest, so I just say 0. I don't have that. I don't have the bachelor degree. I don't have that. And not only that, but they ask you what is your last experience in the field, and I don't have experience in the field. So the simple fact that you're working in the field, hey, let's go, Remaxi. Hey, we're talking about nerd stuff. So yeah, third time already on my recommendation, and it's just gonna keep going because what I do right now is I make scripts that when you're gonna like my video, subscribe to my video, comment in my video, stuff is gonna happen in the game I'm playing. So for example, Remaxi, if I play Mind Test and you like the video, it's gonna drop a nuclear bomb or a TNT block or a creeper, I don't know, stuff like that. And if you leave a comment, you're gonna be able to but well, I already coded the part where you can control the game from the chat by entering specific comments. The description contains a link to the manual explaining how that works. I'm gonna breathe a little because that was a lot of information, a lot of exposure. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, so that you have more control over the stream, which is just gonna be more fun. It just means more fun. So yes, we're talking about applying to jobs programmer, and Electronian was asking me why I think I don't get the job, and it comes down to experience. So the simple fact that Electronian works in that field means that it's gonna be easier for him in the future to get other similar job. And they look at my CV, and I haven't worked in that field a lot, so as a programmer. So my last experience are very varied, and they're in different fields that have nothing in common. So when they look at my CV, they're like, they don't see work experience. They don't see like, what's your last job? But I'm not gonna say that my last job was to work in a daycare when I want to apply as a data scientist or as a software engineer or as a system admin. You know, I'm not gonna put that unrelevant information there. If in person, they ask me in the interview. By the way, have you tried Upwork? I'm gonna try it right now. Let's do that. Upwork. You see, that's what is fun when you do YouTube and you have ADHD. You just jump from one thing to the other. You just follow the flow of the video and see where it leads you. And I think it makes for better content. Upwork. Let's go. Sign up. I'm a freelancer. I'm a client hiring. I'm a freelancer. Apply freelancer. Continue with Google. That's gonna be simpler, and you're not gonna see my password. Smart. See, that was quick. I'm good. Send us a full email. Yes, I understand. I agree to the politics that I haven't read. We all do that. We all do that. Have you seen the series Young Sheldon? I might have talked about it in a previous stream, but I watched it with my girlfriend. It's so nice. It's so good. Like, it's relatable. So relatable. I'm going on work right now. Now, personally, I use Discord. You use Discord for what? For to discuss with people? Or for getting work? You use Discord. I mean, I don't really use Discord that much. I had the Discord. I don't know if I still have it, but yeah. I mean, it's a way to get like more. If you want to have like private discussion with like private group or stuff like that, instead of having like a public live stream. But why do you mean you use Discord? Should I have a Discord for Amas Nimas that people could talk in the Discord and have like? Should I start one? I don't know. That could be a lot of work to handle, and I have already enough work on my plate. By the way, you're subscribed now, Remaxi. I hope so that you're subscribed. And also you can leave a like on this video so that it has more like than all of my previous video while being one of the worst. That's funny. That the worst video gets the more like. Like if we use this logic, the less good a video is, the more like it gets on my channel. We would just cheat the algorithm, and I think I would get more popular than reasonable. Because even the less popular video would get like if I use that logic. Answer a few questions and start building your profile. Get started. It's like Fiverr, right? I hope it pays better. Yes, of course. Upwork is good. Yes, of course. I use Matrix Element to talk with people. My official place of communication for me, my final space, only keeping other if required. Matrix is what? I mean, Electronian know a lot of like niche good software that is like open source, that is often like in the following the Linux philosophy. He's an expert, honestly, on a lot of fields. Credit to him. I wish I had that much expertise. With time, I built my own knowledge. But he always surprised me with stuff that I never heard of, you know. That's what's great with talking about to him with that. Upwork is like Fiverr, but it has some interesting difference. Oh, interesting. I mean, I never got any client on Fiverr, but to be honest, I think my page just sucked, and that was the main reason. I'm brand new to this. Yes, I am. Next, got it. What is your biggest goal? Okay, I'm just gonna steal the live stream from somewhere. It should be here. I'm gonna bring that with me here so that I can do both at the same time. See the chat and subscribe to Upwork. Got it. What is your biggest goal for freelancing? To earn money. I want money. Money is good. To make money on the side. To earn my main income. Ideally. Like, to be fair, if it could be my main income, right now I don't have another source of income, so to get expertise and full-time, yeah, experience, that's what I want. I want exposure and experience. I want to be paid in exposure and experience only. Don't give me all that dirty money. Who needs that? It's not like I have a bill to pay. I use Upwork. My suggestion for you with education, like me, keep doing projects, finish them, and create a nice showcase. I mean, my GitHub, isn't that what it is? It's maybe not, because I'm a bit lazy when it comes to working on other people's projects. And, you know, you did that for free for a while, and it was hard, but it paid off at the end. So that's nice. Like, that's a good success story. You reach your goal by, you know, working hard and doing free work on GitHub to build yourself a portfolio. But I feel like I have a good enough portfolio. At the end of the day, like, if the GitHub isn't enough, if my YouTube channel isn't enough as proof of my abilities, well, at this point, aren't they a bit lazy to look for good people to do the job? Maybe I'm just delusional about that. I am delusional about that. It's funny because I was talking with my mom about something, and I was telling her something in Canada, how I was working and all that. And she was telling me a story about like how in Russia it was different. I said naturally without thinking about it, like, yeah, but we're a communist country, so that's why we have that. And I realized that in my eyes, I sincerely believe that we are more communist now than Russia, and I hadn't realized that until I said it out loud, and I was like, damn, I do believe that we are more communist as a country, because she was explaining to me that they don't have system like we do of like the chômage, the social work insurance. They don't have that kind of stuff there, so people have to find jobs. But and I was like, but we do have these systems, so I would like to have access to them, but I don't. And even if I have enough hours accumulated and the reason why I left my job was valid, I don't have work insurance for some reason, and I need to appeal to that, and that's a whole process that I'm not doing right now, because it's a whole process to appeal to their decision, even though it's clearly wrong. So yeah, I was talking to her about that, and yeah, side politics conversation. I know people hate politics, especially on a YouTube video. Nobody wants to hear politics. It's marketing. You are marketing yourself. You are trying to sell yourself to companies. Yeah, no, I'm just bad at marketing, and I know it sounds like an excuse. It's like people who make video game. My game is not popular not because it isn't good, but because it's not well marketed. I think it could be part of the problem most of the time. I'd like to find opportunity myself. I like to package up my work for client to buy. Which both is good. Both is good. Let's continue the registration. Yeah, I know. Sorry about the politics stuff. I just think it's funny. Choose first. Both is good. Open to contract to hire opportunity. Okay, thank you. Blah blah. Okay, I think you're good. How would you like to tell us about yourself? Also, I'm reading the manga web novel Solo Leveling. It's free. You can read it online. There's an anime also you can watch on the streaming services, legal or less, like this one, for example. I'm not sure you have the full URL, but that's the one I use. You can pause the video maybe if you don't see it. And I watched Solo Leveling. It's good. Okay, well, going back to here. Eldorado mentioned. Let's go. Hey, it's a good one. It's a good anime. It's not anime. I mean, it's a good show. Movie, animation movie, which makes it theoretically an animated movie. Well, we need to get a sense of your education. Ah, come on, not again. I don't have that. I don't have education. I'm uneducated and proud to be. And I went to school too much to be able to say that. I spent too much of my life in school to have to say that I don't have education. Update your save. Upload your save linked PDF. Save to PDF. We can do that. That's a nice feature. Did you know that you can do that? You can save your linked page to a PDF. That must be one of the most boring stream ever. I'm going on my LinkedIn, subscribing to a platform, but at least we have the chat. That's the main thing, I think, more than what I'm doing. So yeah, they said that I can get it from more, so there's supposed to be a more plus. Oui, plus, parce qu'on parle français ici, hein, c'est une chaîne totalement française. Enregistré au format PDF, oui, ça va m'aider, parce que franchement, de pas avoir les configurations dans la langue internationale, c'est vraiment pratique, hein. Quand tu cherches un bouton, l'avoir en français, ça m'aide vraiment en fait. Okay, so I have this. Does it look good? I think it does. It look okay. Okay, so I have that, and I can just download that. Print would download it, by the way, if you did not know that. That's how my grandmother on Linux, she downloads all of her PDFs from her emails. She tried to print them without the printer connected, and she then download them to a file. So LinkedIn. I think that's how you write it. Now you can go into File, CV, and save that here. You need some example in your resume and some video to show your scripts. Yeah, but it's not like I can edit like principal competence, programming, the gameplay, programmation, LinkedIn on a... Yeah, but I don't think I can add video on this resume. You can perhaps get the paper and skip the school part. Certain school offer that. You can also took at... You can perhaps get the paper and skip the school part. Certain school offer that. You can also look at forms of education or coding bootcamp. Good CV material. Yeah, I guess coding bootcamp would be, and it would be fun. But the problem in life is that when you need a job to feed yourself, you don't have the resource to follow that stuff to do at a boot camp. And so right now my priority, if I need to work at a grocery shop or something like that, I think I'll have to do it soon, because it's been like more than a month that I don't have income, like not at all, and I have a lot of expenditure. I have a car now, a really nice car. It's an Accord 2014, I think. Beautiful car with 2 stripes on it that I placed, vinyl stripe that I placed myself. I cut them and wrapped the car with it. It has like lights under the dashboard. Very nice car. You could also try creating the PR to some open source, perhaps some bash kit or something. The PRs. What do you mean the PRs? Some open source project. Yeah, contributing basically. I could try to contribute to open source project, but I don't think like it's not that I don't do that kind of stuff. It's just that I need to link it to my resume better. And even here, I don't know how I could do this. Yeah, but if I lived, like, I'm gonna probably live in Montreal because that's where my girlfriend lives, and right now I'm at her apartment that I'm gonna start renting next month. So if I live in Montreal, I don't want to keep the car. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm happy that I have my driver license. It's useful to have a car. Very, that's one of my biggest regrets in life, not have completed this sooner. You should make a portfolio website. That's what I did. Yeah, but I already don't have the money to host a website for my my Coin Arena project. I have the URL, I have the code, just don't have the money to pay for a hosting plan. It's like $160 per year, and right now it's a lot of money to me. Is correct once again. Listen to Remax. Yeah, it's good to have this feedback. You see, like just with my YouTube community help, I think I have like more help than most people have in this process. But for now, I'm just gonna add the LinkedIn resume profile as it is, since I don't know how I can modify it other than changing the LinkedIn page itself, and it can be changed later. I don't think it's permanent. You can website host for free. Well, I could host my website on my own computer, but that comes with its whole lot of problems. First of all, you can get hacked. That already happened to me in the past. Like, I put the website online on my computer and it got hacked, and you could say because I did not code it safely, securely, but the internet is wide. It's big. It's a world wide web, so there's always somebody who's smart enough to outsmart you somewhere in the world. So I think that's why it's scary to me if you don't have like all the safety feature of a hosting plan. Also, you need to keep your internet open always, and you need to have your ISP, internet service providers, need to give you a fixed IP, and I don't have that. And Wix is good. I don't like Wix. They're expensive for no reason. Like, I can code. I don't need to use their services to create a web page. I get it. It's easy to use. It's quick. But I prefer that my web page look less flashy, but I prefer to do it myself in HTML. Get it? Now add the title to tell the world what you do. Game design and development, GitHub, computer science, Java, Linux. I think I could just put Linux, sysadmin, bash, scripting. I think that's good enough. Linux, sysadmin, bash scripting. That's my main thing that I'm good at. Try to add here as much as you can. Master of the world. Okay, yeah, not that. GitHub page could be interesting. considering it will be hosted on your GitHub, which is what you want to showcase. So it's all the same place. Yeah, but again, I don't know what I would put on this page. Like my GitHub page is already my portfolio, I feel, but it's maybe that's the problem. It's not well described. It's not described like I worked on that and that's what the project was and that's what I contributed to it and yeah. But again, that's a process that takes time, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna get a regular, boring, bad job that I'm gonna hate for a while, and I'm gonna be tired when I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna have to clean the apartment. I'm gonna have to make myself some food, and the process repeats. So it's an investment. I get it, but I'm not sure. It's a big step. It's a big leap to just start working on projects instead of looking for jobs when you need the money to feed yourself. Also, today is my girlfriend's birthday, which is it's nice. Thinking about it, I should probably stop the video and take a break, take care of her more. So yeah, we finished this. I think. Oh no, there's 10 other steps. Oh, it's Sweatband Fight, amour. Make you it's Sweatband Fight. I told her that you wished her a happy birthday. Remaxi, do you speak French? That's a good question. Tester QA Keywords Studio Montreal. Yeah, that's old. Like they say that my last job experience is that, but don't. It's like it's 10 years old. It's not relevant. It's not relevant. Add experience. Tell us about your experience. Add more. I have nothing to place here. You see, normally I would just skip that part. Ouais, t'as aussi un autre bonne fête de mon ami Elatronion. Tu souhaites bonne fête. Next, add your education. I don't have that. Add at least one of them. I have to add experience. I don't have that. Is this French? Quand je parle en français, oui, c'est du français. Oui, c'est le bonne fête, madame, c'est du français. Ça veut dire, it means, bonne fête, madame means happy birthday, Miss, I think. So yeah, it's French. French, it's a beautiful written language. It looks good, but the thing is that it was made by assholes who wanted to make the language more complicated than it needed to be because they were the monarchy, they were like the ruling class, if you wish, and they had the money to pay to study to learn a stupid language, and by making it overly complicated, the common class wouldn't be able to understand it and they would make typos and mistakes. But the language itself is a mistake. The language itself is full of typos. That's my point of view, and I'm a French speaker, native French speaker. It's to my point of view, it's a stupid language. English is a bit better. Apparently, Esperanto is even better. We had this discussion with me and Electronian in the past. But I'm not sure I love Esperanto. I think we need something else, something more new that has adapted to the modern internet age, and the fact that people, when they text, how they text, they want shorter words. So use shorter words for your language. French has so many exceptions that I wonder why there's rules. That's a good one. The exceptions are the rules. Salutons my amas birdoge. And that, I think, is Esperantos. By the way, I was in the top 5 German speaker on Duolingo last year. Last year I was in the top 5 in the world. Not in the world, in Canada, sorry. In Canada I was in the top 5. And I wasn't trying to learn German. It's just that I had at my job people who spoke German. I was like, it would be polite if I could like interact with them a bit more and introduce myself with stuff like Willkommen, ich bin Smash. What's the rest of the introduction? See, I forgot. Guten Morgen, bon matin, good morning, and then you can say stuff like Guten Brot, which means voulez-vous du pain, je pense. Again, my German isn't that good. And in my Japanese, I worked so hard on it, and I'm far from being in the top 5. Let's continue the Upwork thing. We get off track so easily. But what do I write here? Add work experience. Non-relevant. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna put keywords. No, that's the title. Tester. Can I lie here? Is that allowed? But you know, Canada. Oh damn! Now I have to write the date. 2017? I think it was. January 2018. Description. Tester. Okay, let's continue. Yes, of course I can lie. I don't have any time, energy to make a website portfolio to get my dream job. Also, I learned German. Hey, that was before. That was last year. I said that was like things changed between that time. And my Japanese, I worked way harder on it, and it's not fair that I learned German quicker. Like I worked so hard on my Japanese. Like I could, if somebody was speaking Japanese, I could probably understand like 20%, which is a lot. It's a lot, but that was funny. I don't have time to get my dream job. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this, and that's gonna be the new title for this video. I like the previous one though. My job now is not that good. See, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. What would be your ideal job? Konnichiwa, watashi wa Letonyon-san. Konnichiwa, Letonyon. Ohayou gozaimasu. See though, when it comes to speaking, I'm actually very bad at Japanese. But understanding, I'm not that bad. Like, I can understand stuff. But speaking it like by memory, like I can't. I have a blockage, mind blockage. I want to be a scripter, but I'm a modeler. I mean, to be fair, do you use Blender? Are you a modeler in Blender? Sound more fun in Blender. Like, I'm gonna show you a small project I made recently. Open recent, loading too. I'm not gonna render it. So basically what this is my computer when it boots. That's the loading bar. I know, that's good. And I made a script to upload my animation as a bootloader so I can easily change it. And that's how it looks. It has like glow. You see it glows and it goes, and that's below my when my computer boots. That's the animation. That's the loading bar animation, and it actually flow at the same speed. But yeah, I think it's cool that you do modeling. That's one of the jobs that people won't dream that. Like, that's a lot of people dream job. But I get it. Scripting can be just as creative and less stressful, I guess. Like, do you think it's stressful to be a 3D modeler? I would feel stressed. I feel like if I had to for a company model stuff in 3D, like as a permanent job, and they require stuff, I think. Job. See, I'm not sure about that. Depend on the company. I'm not sure scripting is that much of a better paying job. You really need to find the company that is looking for your skill set. That's why I'm looking for a company where I could program in Bash, because they would think I'm the best programmer in the world, and I deserve a good pay. I deserve a good salary. When I ask for a better salary, it would be more understandable. But it also comes down to is so much stress. Yeah, that I understand. That's what I would fear about this kind of job. It's fun to 3D model on your own time, but programming and having like deadlines and needing to do something that the client wants in a specific way that they want, like that would be so stressful. How old are you, if you don't mind answering? Like around 27. I don't mind answering. It's not like private data, I don't think it is. Oh, you mean Electron? Yeah. Okay, let's continue registering. Thank you for bringing us back to the focus. And you grew old, Electronian. You're old now. Okay, I'm currently working this role. No description. That's what I was doing. I was looking for QA tester description role. Thank you, Google. I just copy this, and yes, I know that's cheating. That's smart. Don't you think it's smart? Yeah, enjoy it. That's the like the best moment of your lives. After that, it just go downhill. Everybody's gonna tell you it goes downhill from there. It goes down here from there. Except maybe Electronian. He's maybe not gonna tell you that. But at 16, having a job that cool, I'm jealous. If I like, do you know what job I had at 16? I know that's old folks talk. Like in my days, at 16, our job was so bad. I had to pick cherry in a field. I done that, and I worked at Honeymell, the meal manufacturing company. Oh, and Electronian knows what I'm talking about. You worked there. How was it, by the way? I've been doing. I have money at a dream job. Shut up! Shut up! He has money at a dream job. Yeah, flexing on the other. Just find something you enjoy doing. Makes working not hard. I was a video game tester. That's what I was doing at 18. Not 16. I did not have a good job at 16. But at 18 years old, I was a video game tester. How cool is that? I can't wait for that part in my life. Me too. Me too. Client like to know what you know and add your education here. See, that's the only thing they care about. What's your education? What is your work experience? You have work experience in education? No, then you're completely useless. You can't do anything that we need you to do. And we just needed you to enter numbers in the database. It's something to work toward one step at a time. See, you read my book. What do you work at? Who do you work as? You mean, do you work for? Software. Yeah, his job is a software developer. See? School. None. Bachelor. None. Field study. None. From. To. Description. None. It's cool. Making program is almost more fun than making games. Making games is hard, and making programs, scripts and stuff, I think it can be fun. And I know it's the kind of stuff that Electronian is good at. Making programs pay more, even if it's less thrilling than games. See, I should make programs. And even just working with SQL, people think it's boring. I would love it. I saw a girl on LinkedIn that was talking about her job, and she was like, she had like this imposter syndrome where she was like, well, am I really a good data analyst if I only do SQL, and people might think that I'm not a real data scientist because what I do is just handle SQL. And I'm like, that's the dream job, girl. You go girl. Relaxing, like self-empowerment. It is. That's why I try to make people understand. Like, it's so hard to understand what makes programming enjoyable. You need to learn programming and do some programming to understand what makes it enjoyable. Then I would listen to Electronian. He has more experience about this type of stuff. LOL! I'm losing a subscriber to another YouTuber of my friends. No! Oh, that's funny. Remaxi! No! Stay! I do more eccentric stuff! Lol. Alright, let's continue. Yeah. Okay. Continue. So apparently none as a degree is not valid. I disagree. That's the only one I have. Bachelor's. Literature, accounting, appliance, architecture, business, commerce. I'm gonna lie. At this point, fuck it. MIT, I did the online course. That's valid, right? MIT, Massachusetts, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, please. Who can write that? Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Thank you. Hey, I did the online course. That's valid, okay? Other advice like that one's Spider-Man meme. Alright, let's get you out of here. Lol. Field of study. Yeah, computer science, of course. I did study that on the free online courseware. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? Have you watched the MIT full course online? It's free. Everybody has access to it. It's just not gonna give you any paper that you can flex. Computer science. Of course I did that. Of course. I mean, I know now how to code stuff on my calculator. Electronian, after you left school, there was like advanced math that I had to do for my secondary 4, 5, whatever, and math. And I did like all these cool software and assembly on my calculator. That counts as computer science. If it doesn't, like, they were very advanced and I lost them because they were on the school calculator and they reset it. But they were so cool and advanced that I still think to this day that I innovated something. That it was like some secret mathematic formula that nobody had found, because it worked no matter the question when it comes to finding the missing stuff. And it's not just by Pythagorean theorem. Yeah, but I would advise against lying. It can come back to bite, but yeah, but they ask for it. I cannot say I don't have it. I cannot skip this. It's mandatory. I made 3D renders on my calculator. Okay, I know. But did they have physics? Yeah, I know they did. It's just but these were fun. These calculator, I still wish I had one just for fun. Practicing assembly. It's not the same coding, assembly and basic. Basic is not just assembly, it's basic and assembly. It's not the same doing that on my computer. I feel like very fun. Yeah, you were doing that more than you were studying. Though you were like, I'm sure I'm gonna pass. So that's why you would love. Have you seen the series Young Sheldon? It's not like Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory is laughing at the nerd archetype. Big Bang Theory is like not supporting it, while Young Sheldon is really like just a good representation. I think really having successful friend make us successful. That's what happened to me. It can, yeah. Like also on YouTube, that's doubly true. Like if you have friends that are famous YouTuber and you make video with them, you're gonna be quickly famous. Like, of course. But I think it's true in all aspects of life. You're right with that. I learned a lot thanks to Electronian. I think that like I would often compare my skill level to him at school and try to, reach a level closer to his when it came to like Linux programming and stuff. I was already doing some programming, but different programming. And yeah, the fact that I had him as a reference and then later compared myself to other programmers, I was like, damn, I'm not that bad. I reached a really good level. So yeah, marketing isn't about conceiving other, you are the best. Marketing isn't about conceiving others, you are the best. It's about getting people who would be interested anyway, informed about your existing skill set. It's like Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. So date I attended, I'm born in, so I started MIT before I was born. So 1 year before I was born, I started MIT, and I graduated in 10 years. That's not a lie. Yeah, that's valid. Well, will we finish registering? Never! Never! At this rate, never, yes. English language, basic. I am fluent in English. Am I? I think I can say I am. Native bilingual French. I good to go. You get to go. Wish you the best luck. Nice catching up with you. Yeah, it was. Nice meeting you, Remaxi. You see, that's what I love about the internet. You can make friends everywhere. Yeah. So see you later, Electronian. I'm gonna finish this quick. I'm gonna focus like I never focused in my life. Suggest the skills: Bash programming, Bash, scripting, system administration, Linux system administration, Linux. That's good enough for me. And great job. Now your bio. Tell us more about you.
I don't wanna.
Finishes the Upwork account creation. So can I steal my YouTube bio? Link it. I'm sure I have multiple bio. Why would I type a new one? I'm gonna be smart. Programmers are smart. They take a long time to make a software that's gonna take a short time to do something they do often, even if they never do it again. Do I have a bio here? Voir plus. Groupe événement. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, so I don't have a bio here that is interesting. So GitHub, Amos Nimas. I probably have a good bio here, right? Hi, I'm Sam, Amos Nimas. I'm a long-time Linux power user, full-stack developer, and passionate programmer with a knack for clean code. Yeah, I mean, that's as good as any bio is gonna get on that site. Nobody want to read more than that anyway. So I'm just gonna remove my real name. No, I need to have my real name, right? Yeah. I'm Sam. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep the Amos Nimas. I'm a long-term Linux power user. I could probably put a link to my GitHub here as a reference. You might want to see my other project. I'm gonna type, and you might want to see my other projects. And if I make a typo in that, I'm not gonna get any job. So that's why I would use ChatGPT to help me correct that, make sure I don't have typo in there, but I think it's fine. You might want to see my other projects. Did I put this in front of the S or not? Is there like a tilde sign? Not a tilde sign, but a quotation mark. Is there like a single quote after project before the S? Plurial project, since there are multiple projects. I don't know. Let's say that's good. It's good enough. I can change it later, I bet. Link extensional website are not permitted. So that's gonna be it. Okay. Select for a service. What main service do you offer? Is there like QA testing, scripting, and utilities? Yes. Data entry, transcription services. I guess the system administration. Desktop application development, web development. I can do that for sure. QA testing, I could, yeah, no problem. Game development, nah, would like to avoid that. NFT, game art, I can do that, but no. Add a lot here. Okay, admin support, virtual assistance, yeah, project management, yep, market research and product review, no. Project management, I'm not sure I could do that. You are going to get job according to this, yeah. So customer service, community market, customer service, tech support, I could do that. I don't care. Yeah, I could do that. Engineering, building, landscape, IT network. Oh, that's the good shit. Database management, ERP, CRM software. What is that? Information security compliance. I'm not good with security. I told you I got hacked when I released my own server, so I'm not doing that. DevOps and solution architecture. DevOps, I think it's also like security stuff. I think, right? I'm not gonna say I'm good at that if I'm not. If I was Sheldon, I would be good at this, but I'm not. Translation, no. Web, mobile development. I made the NFT in the past. I have like an NFT page on, I think it's called Blue Ocean or whatever. There were 3D animated blocks of texture with shaders and stuff. Never caught on. I don't think it did. I lost my account anyway. So an e-commerce development, I guess to some extent I could make some HTML e-commerce stuff. I don't do digital marketing. Engineering, architecture, web, mobile development. That's writing. I mean, nowadays with ChatGPT, everybody can do writing. So why is that even offered? I could just gush it, select it. Damn. The scrolling is a pain. Like their website isn't that well made. Web and mobile design, kinda can do that. Yeah, of course, why not? Product management, Scrum, I hate Scrum. Other software development, yeah. Mobile development, I hate it. I wouldn't do it as a job, but I can. But I don't wanna, but I can. It's better than nothing, I guess. I don't do AI app integration, API stuff, I hate it. Physical science, what is that? No, remove that. What is that? No, physical science. Do you think I'm crazy? Okay, next. Please select up to 10 service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, there's more than 10. Yeah, I did select more than 10 service. Please select up to 10 service. Okay, 10 is the maximum. I have too many of them. I cannot have that many. So I can remove those that I like less. Game design, please no. E-commerce development, please no. Other software, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which one do I remove? Data entry, transcription service. Like I'm not good at transcription, maybe. Web development, QA testing, virtual assistance, customer service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. I could remove virtual assistance, customer service, tech support. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this. There you go. We're good. The title of the video is not accurate anymore. Your hourly rate. Can I really type what? Is that too much? Like I feel like, and they're gonna take a fee, so I should ask for even more than that. I need. Okay, that's what I expect. Okay, honestly, I think it's with the current economy. I'm in Canada, Remaxi. I don't know if you're in Canada, but the price of stuff, I can only buy like a bucket of milk for that amount of money, Canadian money. But if it's not Canadian money, maybe I could earn less. But are they assuming it's Canadian money or is that American money? Did I lose all my viewers? Live stream. We have 1 viewer, 3 likes. Job according to this. I'm still watching for the chat to see if I get some feedback from Remaxi about the hourly rate that I should put. But is that too much? $25 an hour? I should put like let's be fair. That's cool. 45. Come on, I don't need that cent. $32 an hour. That's what I'll get. So they just have to pay $24.44. That's funny, I think. That it was so hard to just get the correct specific amount of money that I expect for a job. And that my ideal work job pay that I like think is fair, but it's not too much. Like the right average I think I deserve is that. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too much. I feel a bit ashamed of asking that. I always feel ashamed of asking what I'm worth. Same for my scripting bundle. It's worth what I'm selling it for, but I still think it's a lot of money. An image, attach photo. Of course I got that. File, EMG. I have an EMG folder. EMG, and there I should have a linked, like a me profile image. Me, and then LinkedIn. I think that's a nice picture of me. Yep. Face reveal! Face reveal! It's the first face reveal of my channel. No, that's not real. I did a Latial taste test video. I'm addicted to this thing. It's so great. I love this candy. It's not really a candy, it's a snack. It's a mushy kind of snack. Very good. And January 2004, date of birth. Yeah, no! Okay, that's starting to be can I? Yeah, I can hide this because it's starting to get into personal information. Just gonna confirm that this is hidden. And okay, now I can enter the remaining information with some privacy. Okay, I can just enter that here. That's the number. That. I have the city. I have the province. No, that's not the right postal code. I hope I'm not doxing myself right now. That would be dumb. That would be. Review your profile. Blah blah. Sound good. Submit. And I can bring back the video. I think. Successful. Your profile is ready. Okay. I can now remove the. Whoop. Wrong thing I removed. And I'm finished. Skip and browse job. Bid on job without the wait. Add payment method to and get additional connect for each. So basically they're telling me they're gonna give me job and take just an additional part from it, or I need to pay in advance. I think I need to pay in advance. Yeah, for these. So I'm not gonna buy connects. Command upgrade to a freelancer plus. They're making their money. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna work on my profile later. That's gonna be the end of this video. At least I am now connected to Upwork. And oh, Bash project. Oh, that's nice. Oh, apply now. Fixed price, $100. Okay, to assist us with a Bash project. The main focus of the Bash project could be expertise with area. Blah, blah. Okay, they don't give you more information. Yeah, I'm the best. I mean, to be fair, when it comes to Bash scripting, I don't need ChatGPT. I'm the best. Like, make portfolio, please. But my GitHub is my portfolio. I'm just gonna apply this first and add billing method. A method to get a 50 connect today. Add the billing method. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that in a live stream, so not now. Thank you for the offer. Verify your identity. Can I? Show government issue photo. I don't like these things. I understand why, but no, no. I hate sending picture of like my IDs and stuff online. It's stupid. Find another way. Like, we should have not that many way of confirming our identity, and we should have a safer internet protocol to do this. And fair enough, I don't like the way government handles stuff, but I feel like this is the kind of stuff they should handle, and handle it right. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm gonna work on the portfolio later. Right now I'm gonna go back to reading Solo Leveling, the manga. It's so good. It is so good. You can probably find it as an audio format if you're working and you want to just hear the story. And if you can't, that would be an interesting bash script that you can do to extract the text from the light novel and convert it to audio using, like, there's plenty of tools, but one of the one This one is free, it's TPS, and it sounds good for the free ones. Other than that, you can use eSpeak or Festival to convert light novel to audio. Or there's extensions. I think that's one that allows you to play. Wow, that's loud. Stop. Shut. That was loud. But yeah, that will read what is printed on the page. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for having been there. And you can see it. I'm building cool stuff for the stream, so don't miss it next time. It's about the duration of my usual stream, and it's about the time where I start them. So I'm not gonna save that, the notification. I had so much shader. I could have showed you the... yeah, I'm gonna work on the portfolio. Don't worry, the portfolio is gonna look good. But it's I feel it's almost more important for a job like the one you have, where you need to show like for artwork, 3D modeling and stuff. I feel it's even more relevant. I almost wanted to show you the shader I made for my GitHub. But yeah, same. Have a good day. I just need to end this stream.